The unfortunate armors, the unfortunate creatures. What's the things called? What's the thing called in, like, the Marvel vs. Capcom games? The, like, squid thing with the eye? Kinda reminds me of that. I don't remember what it is. Can you fucking not? It's very rude of you. They also, on the higher difficulties, love these red attacks, which are much harder to dodge than their regular attacks. But it's okay, despite getting hit like 8 times there, it was apparently still very stylish. Oh, also, Gunslinger, right? Not Gunslinger, Swordmaster. So we can do... Don't you shoot me. Oi! I'm trying to show the abilities. We can do this. Okay, let's not have all of them be here first. Okay. So, and then we can do this, which is really fucking intense. We kinda got an air combo. We can do this, but this is just for fun. You know, good stuff. Swordmaster's not terribly useful most of the time. I still just prefer Trickster. It's nice to have a dodge button, but that's just because games like Bayonetta made me fat and complacent. No, Of course, in 1, like, it's really awkward because now that they've made all these new Devil May Cry games, or newer, 1 just feels really awkward and clunky. Like, Dante feels like an old man in them, compared to 3 and 4, and I guess the reboot if you're gonna count it. 2 also still doesn't exist. Nope. Stop. Oh my goodness. I love the noise so much. Alright, moving on. There's a puzzle here, allegedly. This is an elevator. Elevator can only carry a certain weight. Gotta break the statues that are on the elevator. Tuck what these statues look like away in your mind. It will come up later. Come on, let us up. And we hop on the elevator. It would normally, if you don't break them, it just like jitters. And then it's like, nope, can't do it. Demon-powered technology, but just can't do it. Too heavy. Oh, those guys that are, like, sitting up there, peeping, unmoving, are actually a little creepy. They're still doing it. Even as we murder their friends, they just stare, unblinking, uncaring. You boys gonna come down? No? Okay. They just don't fucking care, apparently. These are allegedly new. All they do is, like, spit sand at you if you leave them. Boys! There you go. Just watched me kill all of your friends. That was rude. Why don't do that? That's how you build up your style meter. You just use a multi-hit combo with all the enemies pinned in a corner. Weird thing, right? So, you've noticed I have a double jump by this point, like so. Cerberus, you can't do the double jump with Cerberus because the double jump is actually a skill for the weapon you're using, which is a little weird. There's a weapon later that also doesn't have a jump button, but, a double jump rather, I should say, but, at the same time it does something pretty intense, and we'll see that later. I'm a little upset about that one. I'm a little upset about that one as well. Alright, moving on. Now this... Oh no, we're back in the foyer. I thought we were going to a different room. Now we can get up to the other colored door. It's also going to show us this thing at the top, like we can actually go and do anything with it right now. We can't. We have to do a few things first. Parkour! Almost threw myself off the edge. That'd be awkward. This is kind of funny, right? So... that happens. Damn, I didn't do it. You can actually get across that if you dash properly. Not that it matters. The item that gets you across the chasm also opens a locked door over there, so it's not like you can just skip it. These enemies also are not typically here. These show up much later normally. These demons are very squelchy sounding. You hear the squelching? And the, much like the suits of armor that sit back shooting at you, the translucent squids are also kind of a dick for the exact same reason, that they just like to come in off-screen and whack you like that. And you can't look around easy, because the camera is just a pain in the dick. It's an issue. They also fucking love to hide in their little mist thing where you can't hit them. Hello, my cat friends. Please do not walk in front of the monitor right now. I'm being bad at video games. No. Son, I'm gonna need you to not do that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, didn't die. Good job. Good job. Now we can leave. If you fall down there again, you have to fight them again, so don't fall down there again. Here's the next boss. The particles tend to fuck up a lot in this fight, so if you have epilepsy, I'd advise you to be careful, because, sometimes this fight's real flashy. I say fight, like, liberally. It doesn't really do anything. I say that, but I will, of course, die, because I was bad in the last room. So we're just kinda do this, and then we're not gonna get hit by these lightning balls. And then we're just gonna keep hitting it, like so. Gets a bit upset about it, it kicks us off, you know how it is. Makes a really unpleasant, like, squelchy, thumpy noise as it does stuff. And, yeah, that's pretty much the whole boss at that point. Oh god, Jesus, that would have been very sad. Yep, this is pretty much the entire boss right here, so, I hope you enjoyed it, cause it's pretty intense, I know. And it's dead. I don't think the sound effect is supposed to be doing that. I don't feel like it was supposed to echo so maddeningly. Also, yes, I used an item. It's because I'm bad. You caught me. If I hadn't got fucked by the squishy monsters and the squids, it would have been fine. Here we go. Now we can go and do the thing back at the top of the tower in the next stage. You don't push a door from the center, Dante. You really showed him. He's so bewildered. Oh my, ooh, a strong door. Jester Thomas.
There's no need to use violence, devil boy. Oh, wait. Better listen to what others say, lad. This tower here is very sturdy. You see? Your tricks will do no good. No good!
Zip it, or I'll pierce that big nose.
That could be a problem. Just hear me out. You've got nothing to lose, right? My name is Jester.
Thomas.
And I know a thing or two about this place. That thing there is a power generator for this entire sector. In order to open the door, you'll need to apply a little something to it first. Do you know what that is, kid? Or is that too difficult for you?
Get to the point, or you want to keep on dancing?
Actually, I prefer a sword to be my partner. May I have this dance, m'lady?
Milady.
Bingo! That is what the something is. Remember that, kid? Write it down on your hand if you don't trust your head.
I see. Thanks. You still piss me off, though.
It says it like it's a mechanic we're gonna deal with in the future. We literally never do that to open a door. Like, not at any point. Save the game real quick. Alright, now we're gonna continue. Oh, I thought there was a cutscene. I was mistaken. Oh, no, here it is.
Thanks for destroying the lock for me, devil boy. And welcome to hell. Please accept my gift. Don't be humble. Just take it. After all, we're buddies, aren't we?
Well, isn't that special? To be honest, I was expecting something a little better than this.
Yeah, they do kind of suck. In keeping with flying enemies being really annoying. The thing with these guys is if you cut them, they, like, with all their red, they just multiply. You gotta shoot them, turn them into a statue, and then you're allowed to kill them. Sometimes they all like to bunch up, and then it's just impossible to not hit one of them that isn't a statue, and it's just gonna totally break apart into more of them. They're pretty dickish. The game loves to put them in places where you just don't really want to deal with it. Like, places where you're on a time limit. Yep, just loves to put them there. Yep, there we go. Split in half. Alright, this is one of the main draws of the special edition, right? This does not appear in the original game.
Welcome to hell!
We're gonna fight the
Or you
Jester.
can expect a spanking from Daddy later. Joker's gonna spank your butt, spank you on the butt. Or you can expect...
Stop that. So he does that. You gotta, like, shoot at... I didn't really do it because I was busy letting you listen to his amazing dialogue. But he just teleports away, so you gotta keep shooting him until you actually hit him. Then you're allowed to go up and hit him. There's a few fights with the Jester in the game, but this is the only mandatory one. The others are basically the exact same fight, and the only reason to do them is if you want more red orbs or style points. So basically you don't ever do them, because why would you? Now we're allowed to hit him. Enjoy Cerberus while you can. He's about to get replaced on this stage also. Not after this fight, but we're gonna unlock a new weapon. Weapons, more specifically, but... There is one thing that's different about the other fights with the Jester, is once you get into like a third HP in the other fights, he decides to start riding the moon from Majora's Mask around the arena, and then he's just like a super dick because you can't hit him anymore. Basically anytime anything's not on the ground, it's kind of a dick. And he's dead.
Oops.
Psych, not dead at all. And he legitimately whoops away from us while spanking his butt. That's the kind of person Jester Thomas is. And now we may leave. Now we may return to the tower to use what we got.